This is my spot right here.
Wow. Having this outdoor space, I imagine, is just...
It's amazing. Yes.
You feel like you're enclosed
Yes.
in all this nature.
Yes.
So what was this before?
The pool was already here, so the pool we kept exactly the way it was, and I kind of had to work around the pool, but it was just grass. All this was just grass and a whole bunch of overgrown trees all the way throughout. None of this existed. So I knew that because I came from a property it was on a hillside, so I had to get very creative with it. And coming into this flat property, I was like, oh, I wanted to build like little nooks where you kind of go and hide out, like coming up here or going if you wanted to, shower after this. So that's where kind of the idea of like the kitchen and different little areas to gravitate to kind of came into play. So I designed the whole backyard myself. Wow. And this is just what I sketched on a piece of paper.
That's amazing. I think that's a really hard thing, is taking a flat yard and building it from there.
And giving it a little character.
What gave you inspiration for this?
Travels.
Okay.
Definitely travels and a lot of daydreaming about, different backyards, of course. But travel for sure, because I would go to different places and I would see like the outdoor kitchens. I was very Mexico influenced, and I just wanted to bring that. So I just kind of started creating from there.
And that pergola, is that something you added?
No, that was original. And actually, when we did the renovation for the backyard, I was originally going to take that down and do like a different kind of awning, but then they told me this is wisteria, and usually it is very bushy. It's not right now, but typically you'll see I've shown it before, and they told me, well, we have to take all the wisteria down, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a no.
Yeah.
So that was again one of those things where I was like, it's not worth changing, because that wisteria, when you come out here and it's full, it is breathtaking. I kept it.
I'm so glad
I didn't
you
touch
did.
it. I was like, no, that's off limits. We're not touching it.
Oh.
I loved seeing my family, my nephews here, jumping all over this place with the kids. It's definitely somewhere where my family gravitates to, and I like to have this space for them. I came from a single mom, and she worked really, really hard to do the best that she could, at the time. But I also do believe that even though we maybe didn't grow up in the best area, she made home like very safe for us. And I kind of carry that through here, just trying to make sure that I bring that for my kids and make them feel wherever we're at, that it's a safe place. And aesthetic is just one part of the home, but definitely it's behind it, the heart and the soul, and the presence of me personally, just having God here with us, So this area, I knew that I wanted an outdoor kitchen. My husband actually built the entire frame of this place. I didn't know where I was going with this at all. I literally, when I tell you that I sketched on a piece of paper this whole thing, my husband literally looked at me like, I can't do this with you all the time. But he figured it out, like he always does with me. So we work together really, really well. So even though my brain is like very simplistic and I just sketch out, he'll be like, okay, I got it. So he built this all out. We went and got, we found all this old wood, and we just had a company come in and plaster the whole thing. So this is smooth stucco, Santa Barbara stucco. So we had a company come out and put all that in after he framed it all in. And we love it. I mean, it's just another space where when we're outdoors, we get to entertain in here.
So special. So all the wood you find, like your husband's projects,
yes.
Where are you finding this?
Everywhere. We do, honestly, like he'll go down the street and he'll see a dump truck full of old wood and he'll be like grabbing it. Yes, he has what I call his little hoarder stash that he keeps, and it always comes to play. The wood always comes to play. So he always, like all these little benches you see, he built them, like the little over there by the olive tree. These are all like driftwood, just wood that we find all around. But this one specifically, we did buy from a place in North Hollywood that does, that sells this kind of wood, old wood. So this one we did find there, but a lot of it he literally finds everywhere.
Oh my goodness, I want to live back here.
I know, I always tell people I can actually live here. I'm thinking you could just build me a little room in there, you know?
Yes.
It's ready.
It's perfect. Oh, so beautiful. Now, and then I imagine you host here in this corner here with all the dinners.
Yes, we do. We do alfresco nights there, and yeah, it's always fun. I love it. I love outdoor spaces, and that's another thing where you don't limit yourself. You know, I know a lot of people, they focus on the inside, but there's so many different things that you can do with the outside too. It's just you can carry out that style outdoors as well.
Yeah.
So don't limit your mind frame to only like, oh, I can only do that, and thinking outside the box. You can put regular pieces that you would put inside, bring them outside. You can move it around, you know?
Yes.
So.
Yeah, it's an extension of your home.
Yeah,
it's like another room.
Extension. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Want to see Karen's full home tour? Watch it on our channel using the card attached above. For extended cuts and behind-the-scenes moments from our home tours, join us on Patreon for exclusive bonus content and access to our cozy community of design-loving women. You can join us at the link in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.